breaking news tonight on Live at 6, yet another false report of an active shooter on campus. We'll have the latest from law enforcement.
I haven't seen these guys since the early 90s, so I'm excited to see them here. It's a great day. Can't beat it.
Plus, the Red Hot Chili Peppers are here and ready to rock the dome. I'll have how excited fans are ahead of tonight's big concert.
We believe that it is SU's role to play its part in reducing worldwide plastic waste.
And new sustainability efforts. I'll take a deep dive into some goals the university has committed to. All that and more. Citrus TV News Live at 6 starts right now.
Now, Citrus TV News Live at 6 starts with breaking news.
For the second time this week, the Department of Public Safety is reporting yet another false active shooter report. Good evening and welcome into News Live at 6. I'm Adam Campos.
And I'm Teagan Brown. Police today sending out this email to the SU community. They say they received a false report of a rumored active shooter situation in the Maxwell School of Citizenship. Out of an abundance of caution, DPS officers responded to the report and confirmed it to be false.
DPS says they're partnering with local law enforcement to investigate who is responsible for making this false report. It's also important to note DPS still hasn't found those responsible for the prior false report. We'll have the latest details on this breaking story as they come out. And new at 6 tonight, the concert is set to start in less than 30 minutes. Our Nicole Aponte is outside the JMA Wireless Dome ahead of tonight's big concert. Nicole, how excited are fans for tonight?
Well, Adam, the fans out here, well, they're rocking and they're amped up to see the Red Hot Chili Peppers perform in the Dome tonight. We're just under 30 minutes away from the Strokes and King Princess opening up for the band tonight. But I want you to look right behind me. These fans that you've been out here, this is the t-shirt line. The t-shirt line is almost, look how long this is. And also behind them, people filing and getting to their seats as fast as possible to see this band perform. But these fans, they've been out here all day. We were actually in the parking lots right next to West Campus. People were tailgating with their family, with their friends, and we actually caught up with one of the families that was here today, and they're more than excited to see the Red Hot Chili Peppers perform in the Dome tonight.
Well, we've been jazzed about this concert for months and months, and it's been a beautiful day, and so we were psyched. We've been here probably since about 2, just didn't know that our friends were going to be right in this area, and we pulled in to try to find a parking spot, and there they were, and so it was just perfect.
Some things to remember before you head into the Dome, into the concert tonight. Download your tickets beforehand so it's easy to find your seat. And if you plan on buying drinks or paying for parking, well, you won't need cash. You'll be able to pay with credit card or mobile pay. Also, per the band's request, if you plan on going onto the floor, you'll need to pour your drink into a cup, and staff will help you do so. But if you're in the stand, you're okay with a canned drink. And as always, the clear bag policy will be enforced. This is their 5th stop on their worldwide tour, and they're set to perform for the rest of the year. Now, Teagan, Adam, I don't know about you, I'm feeling some Californication out here with all the Syracuse sun, all this warmth. Maybe it's the foreshadowing into how red hot the Dome will be tonight. Reporting from the JMA Wireless Dome, I'm Nicole Aponte, Citrus TV News. Guys.
Nicole Aponte, a lot of puns there to appreciate. Thank you. A quick look now at how tonight's concert will be impacting traffic in the area. Once the concert ends around 10:15 p.m., Comstock Ave will be closed to all traffic except concert parking shuttles. The road will reopen as soon as the concert shuttles are cleared. Regular shuttles to South Campus and other campus shuttles will continue to run during and after the event, though there still may be some delays.
And new details tonight across campus. Yesterday, the university and the Student Association committed to new sustainability goals. Our SAB reporter Brandon Myers has more on what they mean, and Brandon is joining us now. Brandon, what do you got for us?
Hey Adam, these new sustainability goals committed by the university reflect many of the goals proposed in the association's sustainability report released in December. One notable exception is the goal to go carbon neutral by 2032, 2 years later than what the SA proposed. We spoke to Director of Sustainability Harrison Vogt on what caused this change.
We thought that was a better option, 2032, so the school can reach that. In a way that isn't relying heavily on carbon offsets, and a way that actually means action in looking at the energy usage on campus, making that decarbonized.
While 2032 is a very ambitious goal, there is no official plan on how this goal will be achieved besides support from the Board of Trustees and making an annual research competition, which Harrison also addressed the importance of.
We have massive lack of data when it comes to our carbon inventory, and we have lack of data in other areas where we need to have the data in order to make the decisions to become more sustainable. So the research competition both allows for students to get, experience in sustainability research, as well as for the school to get its data that it needs.
As for more closer events, the association is hosting Spring into Action next week, involving many sustainability-focused volunteer efforts. Students can sign up on the SA's Instagram page. Guys, back to you.
Brendan Myers, thank you so much. And new details tonight here at SU. After nearly 10 years as Senior Vice President and General Counsel, Dan French is leaving Syracuse University. French will return to full-time private practice at the Barclay Demon Law Firm, where he remained a partner while he worked at the university. Chancellor Kent Syverud, in a statement today, praised French, saying, "I am grateful to Dan for his years of service to the university and for the many ways he has contributed to our community, both as a leader and as an alumnus." A search for French's successor will begin in the coming weeks.
The College of Arts and Sciences has a new associate provost for their academic programs. Lois Agnew formerly served as interim dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, and the executive committee of the boards of trustees approved her appointment following the decision for all faculty to return to full-time duties in the College of Engineering and Computer Science. She takes on her new responsibilities in July.
And the Panache Business Plan competition is happening right now. The competition is a campus-wide student event for those looking for funding for business ideas. The event awards more than $40,000 in cash prizes, all made possible by the late Henry Panache, longtime Whitman supporter and founder of Phase Drugs.
And just announced today, 2 fifth-year Bachelor of Architecture degree students have been selected for Metropolis Magazine's Future 100. Chen Hao Lu and Angelina Yihan Zhang join an elite group of interior architecture students from the U.S. and Canada. The award recognizes the top 100 graduating students in North America who are defining and reimagining the practice of architecture. Now, everyone loves the sweet sound of the violin, but one local violin repair shop goes to another level when it comes to music. Our Jared Johnson reports.
The sound of music, it's intriguing and inspiring. It's what I expected walking into a violin repair store, Hosmer Violins, in Fayetteville. But walked out, learning so much more about music overall in the area. The owner, Tom Hosmer, has been around the block.
I got my first guitar when I was 15. It was a piece of horrible junk. It was 1963. Things are changing. Yeah. All the schools around here have music programs.
Hosmer flowed into a specialty of violin repair, but that's only a small part of what you see represented today.
My students, I'm always lead with your ear, but have the knowledge, have the theoretical knowledge of your chord changes and your so nothing feels foreign to your ear.
According to the National Board of Education, schools with music programs have an estimated 90.2% graduation rate and 93.9% attendance rate. You look to schools without, 72.9% and 84.9%.
It's developing. It's like a language. Like if you listen to someone speaking Spanish that's born and raised in Spain, and then you listen to someone that just had a few years in high school, you know the difference. And so that can be as obvious in music too. So.
Jared, thank you. Adam, listen, it's been a great day out today. Yesterday, the day before, I've had the chance to bring my summer wardrobe out again.
It's been really nice. I've been able to pull out my flip-flops. I've been able to wear shorts, everything. So it's been phenomenal. And our Citrus TV weather anchor, Ronnie Parrillo, could tell us a little bit more about how the weather's looking right now. Ronnie, let us know. How are you enjoying that sun right now?
Hour now. You've seen people streaming on with a peppers. That's I need these shades here. tonight, forecast just temperatures are going to fall to the 70s. Out at around 60.
Apologies for the technical difficulties there, but you know what I got out of that? Was that it looks beautiful outside. He has his shades on.
Yep.
And we couldn't hear him, but I'm sure he was saying that it's probably 82, 3 degrees, something out there. It's warm.
Yeah, it's sitting up there in the 80s. It has been this entire week. And for me personally, I'm like, I'm thriving in this weather.
Yeah,
I'm
you
getting
come
up.
from warmer weather. You're used to this type of weather.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, this is what I love. So.
Well, thank you, Ronnie, and hopefully we'll get back to you. But still ahead on News Live at 6, we take a look at the latest health inspection from a local sushi restaurant right off of campus.
Plus, nursing homes are suing New York State. Find out why when we come back. You're watching Citrus TV News Live at 6, your campus news leader.
Jason, let's go see your room.
Hey Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Jason, let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner.
Go. Excellent. Soccer is fun. Yeah, I saw you guys out there. We're the family. Yeah. Oh, I thought you were on my team.
You're watching Citrus TV News Live at 6 with Teagan Brown, Ashley Winskowski, and Alana Epstein. Now, your campus news leader continues.
And welcome back to News Live at 6. Many of you may order takeout or dine in at Oishi on South Krause, or maybe you've seen the brown delivery car around, but it's been cited by the county health department. The restaurant received 4 critical violations from the county, and 15 other violations listed were non-critical.
Let's talk about what the county health department found critical. Cross-contamination issues with cooked and raw foods. The inspection also shows foods deemed potentially hazardous, like smoked fish, also not being kept at safe temperatures, some not refrigerated and being stored at room temperature. There was raw fish stored near vegetables in refrigerators and sushi stations too.
The department also criticizes Oishi's hygiene when it comes to utensils. It says that they aren't being stored properly and that employee cleanliness wasn't up to snuff. Dirty wiping cloths were also found, and along with the dirty surfaces, there was bad lighting and poor ventilation. The department found that living spaces also aren't separate from where food is being prepped and cooked. Among the other things spotted, rice and soup spoons left in standing water, an employee prepping food with uncovered hair, and cutting boards with stains and scars. It goes without saying, Oishi will have to be re-inspected.
In Central New York, schools are now expected to ban the use of Native American names, logos, and mascots at all public schools. This is the New York Department of Education issues guidance to schools across the state, suggesting them to make changes to mascots affiliated with Native Americans. Now, reports indicate that suggestion will soon become a requirement.
On your screen now are some schools in the central New York area with names affiliated with Native Americans. Some of the mascots are Warriors, Chiefs, and even Redskins. The New York State Board of Regents will vote on the ban on Monday.
Now to the town of Manlius, where 2 were displaced despite firefighters containing a fire of a home in the hamlet of Oran this morning. The fire broke out in the kitchen, where firefighters managed to extinguish the fire before it spread to the rest of the house.
Roads around the house were closed for about 2 hours while firefighters responded, and officials say the fire was started accidentally. This is now the 3rd building fire the Manlius Fire Department has fought in just 4 days.
The latest now across the state, standardized testing is no more for State University of New York schools. New reports tonight detail that the SUNY Board of Trustees unanimously dropped the SAT and ACT from its requirements for undergraduate applications. This applies to all 64 SUNY schools across the state.
This coming after SUNY temporarily suspended these requirements due to the pandemic. Now, the measure is extended indefinitely. This is the latest in a wave of decisions made by colleges to suspend the standardized testing requirement.
Governor Kathy Hochul today announcing $6.5 million to support new insurance policies and products. This in hopes of accelerating the adoption of clean technologies across New York State.
It's all in support of the Insurance Innovation for Climate Technology Solutions program. And Hochul today saying supporting new insurance policies can offer protection and reassurance for consumers and companies alike to help ensure the state continues to lead in climate innovation. All the funding for this effort is through the state's 10-year, $6 billion Clean Energy Fund.
And coming up next on News Live at 6, Ronnie Parrillo will be back in studio, and he's going to tell us what it's going to be like this weekend. Stay with us.
Stem is precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. Dare to program something internet-breaking, record-breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to learn the difference between sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Go find those rocks. Dare to keep daring. Dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
Baby, you see, you're so right for me, and I am right for you. I love the things you do, like sweet tasting wine. Your lips are so divine. Your loving turns me on. My lonely days are gone. That's why I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go. Babe, I'm never gonna let you go. No, no, never gonna let you go. Baby, never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
From the Citrus TV Weather Center, this is SU's most accurate weather forecast.
Well, I think Ronnie is enjoying the weather so much that he didn't get the chance to get back here at the moment, but he will be back. But our other weather anchor, Cormier Costa, she was out in the sun yesterday and got a look at what people were doing.
It kind of looks like something from a movie, yeah.
Is what students are saying on this beautiful day as they relax on campus grounds. It's a perfect day for students to have a picnic, play football, and even tan outside with the bright sun shining down.
The sun has been absolutely sunstoppable this entire week. It's going to stay around 80 degrees today, and as Bill Withers once said, it really is a lovely day. But the UV rays are around 6 right now, so I'm wearing the wrong type of glasses. Thank you. All right. Wow, that's much better suited for this weather.
Not only are students enjoying the weather, but after seeing the sky, a resident from Norwich decided to stop by.
It's a gorgeous day. I've never actually been to Syracuse before, and I thought this was going to spend a day in a different place, and what better place to walk around than a college campus.
Even for those who get burnt easily, there's still a way to enjoy the outdoors in the shade.
It's good for the soul to be out in the sun and to be outdoors and to especially do your workout here. It is a win-win, double whammy.
SU's own pocket full of sunshine, Otto the Orange, couldn't help themselves from staying inside too long. Reporting for Citrus TV News, I'm Cora Mayer-Costa.
Well, you saw it. Cora said it's a beautiful day, and it absolutely is. As a matter of fact, it's so beautiful that we hit record warmth here in central New York yesterday and today. The temperatures going well into the 80s. Now, the question is, will we hit that record warmth tomorrow? We're at 87 degrees for our record. That happened way back in the 50s, but tomorrow we're only forecasted to hit 83 degrees. However, today we did hit 84. The average temperature around this time of year, 57 degrees here in Syracuse. So I'd say, guys, we got a pretty good setup for that. And look at this heat map. This is all temperatures around the Northeast, New England, and the upper Midwest. Every region here just slotting way above, its average temperature. 81 degrees right here in Syracuse, 81 throughout New York State. As you head out towards the coast, even there, temperatures really not taking much of a tumble. Let's take a look at your 5-day forecast. As I said, temperatures average out in the 50s around this time of year. 84 degrees for tomorrow. It's going to be a warm and a beautiful day, much like today. Sunday, things look pleasant as well. Temperatures maybe just a little bit cooler. And the sad story comes on Monday when we return to those normal April showers and temperatures that are in the low 60s. And Tuesday, you're just going to want to think about how nice it was this weekend. And Wednesday, cooler. At least it's going to be sunny. Guys?
Ronnie, thank you. I'm going to ask you and everybody else on campus a question. Would you rather walk around on an 85-degree day in April or an 85-degree day in July? And you're probably thinking, Teagan, that's like asking which is heavier, a pound of feathers or a pound of rocks. But scientifically, it's proven that a hot day in July feels 10 degrees hotter than that same temperature in April.
And that's due to one reason, humidity. The National Weather Service in Binghamton says the relative humidity this week is 15 or 20% compared to what would be 60 or 70% in July. And speaking of hot weather, Chloe, women's lax, they're on fire right now.
Yes, they are, Adam. And coming up in sports, Syracuse men's and women's lacrosse are on the road this weekend as one team is looking to defy history and the other one is going for the upset. Those stories and more right after this.
I see you mobbing over her. Let's go. Let's mob. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, we mobbing. Come on, girl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl.
Here we go. We're gonna go out there in the rain. You're gonna get wet. All right, here we go. Go, bro. Okay, quick. Oh yeah, yes. So much fun. Mwah. We're getting so wet.
And now, your Citrus TV Sports Report.
Syracuse women's lacrosse is seeking its first win in 6 years against the defending national champions. Welcome into sports. I'm Chloe Smarz. The idea of a revenge game is a common occurrence in sports. This weekend, however, that concept of revenge is taking a different meaning as the Orange head down to Chapel Hill to face number 5 North Carolina. It's different because, simply put, UNC has owned SU in the recent history of this rivalry. This year, as Cuse enters the weekend a pristine 14-0, they're looking to make up for years of losses to the lacrosse powerhouse. All eyes will be on Dorrance Field Saturday as it marks 6 years since Syracuse women's lacrosse last beat North Carolina. And good news for the Orange, a key player will be back this weekend. After sitting out last Saturday's win against number 19 Clemson with an apparent lower body injury, senior Emma Tyrell will play in Saturday's game according to teammate Megan Tyrell on Thursday. Tyrell and company lead the 4th best scoring offense in the nation as they go against the 5th best scoring defense for the Tar Heels come Saturday. And for the men, it's a similar story. Syracuse and North Carolina will cross paths on the lacrosse field for the 2nd time this season on neutral ground. SU and UNC will play Saturday afternoon at Our Lady of Good Counsel High School in Olney, Maryland. The Tar Heels have won the past 4 meetings with the Orange, including a 19-13 victory over Syracuse at the JMA Wireless Dome on February 25th. Syracuse, though, is coming off its first ranked win this season against number 14 Princeton on Saturday. That win came thanks to freshman attack Joey Spallina, who dropped 9 points, earning him multiple Player of the Week awards. And that win also put the Orange back inside the top 20 rankings, as now 17th ranked Syracuse will face number 11th ranked North Carolina as SU prepares for their final 3 games of the regular season. And to the Diamond, Syracuse softball travels down to Chapel Hill to take on the Tar Heels, as we're closing on the end of ACC play in just 2 weeks. A schedule change for the series will now have a doubleheader on Saturday, April 15th. Game 1 will begin at 11 a.m. with Game 2 scheduled to start at 2 p.m. Syracuse looks to continue their momentum from just a week ago when the Orange won their first ACC series of the season against NC State. Syracuse, though, just 3-10-1 in ACC play, led by pitcher Madison Knight in the circle. Knight is coming off an ACC Co-Pitcher of the Week award after tossing the 11th no-hitter in program history against the Wolfpack. And in the MLB, 2 New York squads look to have some action on the Diamond tonight. The New York Mets travel to Oakland for the 3-game series against the Athletics. And the Mets are coming off a series win against the Padres that featured a Francisco Lindor and Pete Alonso homer in the series finale. And while the Yankees look to bounce back and win against the Minnesota Twins at home, the Bronx Bombers took a loss last night in the series opener after the Twins put up 9 runs in the first inning, finishing with a score of 11-2. First pitch is scheduled for 7:05 tonight.
Chloe, thank you as always. When we come back, we'll take one last look at your weather. Stay with us.
They took over my bedroom. Come on, come on. Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. Dad! You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org/caregiving.
Welcome back. Let's take one last look at your wake-up weather as you head out the door tomorrow. Low 60s, but that is going to give way to another beautiful, unseasonably warm day here in Syracuse. We'll top off in the low to mid 80s, so it's going to be a great day to get out to Green Lakes or any of those recreational activities you can do outdoors, not just in spring, but in the summer here in central New York. It's going to be a great day tomorrow. Sunday looking pretty good as well. Teagan and Adam, back to you.
Thank you, Ronnie. Coachella kicks off today in Indio, California, and while we're not even close to there, we thought we'd take a look at the lineup and see if there's anyone we'd want to see performing.
So here's just a couple of them. Tons of well-known artists in the lineup like Bad Bunny, Blondie, Blink-182, even Willow Smith and 070 Shake. Adam, I'll be honest with you, I don't really know if there are any artists I want to see in the lineup.
Not in the Coachella lineup at all. No. The lineup that I do want to see, though, is in Soul Bloom. That, you know me, I'm an R&B.
Okay.
I love my R&B. I'm excited for that.
Well,
concert.
That's all the time that we have today on Citrus TV News. You can follow us on Twitter at Citrus TV News or on Instagram.
For Chloe, Ronnie, and the entire Citrus TV news team, I'm Adam Campos.
And I'm Teagan Brown. Have a great weekend, Syracuse, and tune in to Juice and Java tomorrow.